Hi everyone, this is teacher Angie and welcome to Music 8 class for the quarter 3. And today, we're going to learn about the music from the South Asia and Middle East. But before that, let me present to you our target learning competency. Explores ways of producing sounds on a variety of sources that would simulate instruments being studied. And also our objectives, which are create at least 2 improvised instruments of Israel, and also play your improvised instruments using Zoom Gali Gali. Let's start! So we will have this activity and this is called Spot the Difference. Find the 5 differences. Do you have the same answers on the screen? So if you are all correct. So are you familiar with the things you encircled and identified? What do these familiar things have in common? So we're going to talk about all those things with our lesson today about the music of South Asia and the Middle East. And we're going to start with the music of Israel. The music of Israel. In ancient times, musical instrument has been part of the heritage of the people of Israel. The Bible mentions dozens of musical instruments that were being listed, all of which goes to prove that music and songs occupy the important place in ancient Israel. Kordophones are some of the most popular instruments of Israel. Aerophones, membranophones, and percussion instruments were also played in their special ceremonies and events. It has 5 basic types, which are bows, harps, lutes, lyres, and zithers. Horn of a ram or other animal-made ritual musical instruments. Come on, let's listen to this. In biblical times, it was used during the Sabbath, announcing the new moon and the proclamation of the anointing of a new king. Another is the frame of a drum or a modern tambourine. This is known as the toph of the ancient Hebrews, known to be the principal percussion instrument of the ancient Israelites. So let's watch this video.
My name is Fresco. I'm specializing in frame drum, which is a very old drum. In my culture, it's called Toph Miriam. I created my own way of playing, but it's really like 10 fingers playing. So it's kind of like...
Another is an hourglass-shaped drum wherein the drum head or skin is stretched tight with rope or leather thongs or even nails. The body may be made of copper, ceramic, pottery, or wood. Sometimes this is called as dambik, tabla, or goblet drum. So let's know about this drum by watching this video.
Maksum.
Another musical instrument of Israel is the Yosef Lutz family, which was the first to be mentioned in the Old Testament. It was described in the Bible that it is made up from a sheep's small intestine as having 10 strings and played with a plectrum. Okay, now that you know some of the musical instruments of Israel, I am expecting that you have the idea on how to play it. Remember this always, that we could identify the ways of producing sounds based on its classification. It's music time! Okay, now we're going to listen one of the popular folk song of Israel, and that is the Zum Gali Gali.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom. Etaluz leman avoda, avoda leman etaluz. Etaluz leman avoda, avoda leman etaluz. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, 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 gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom. Etaluz leman avoda, avoda leman etaluz. Etaluz leman avoda, avoda leman etaluz. Zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, 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 zoom.
Okay, did you like the song? Alright, so this time let's have an activity, and this is called as the body music. So it means that you're going to perform, sing with the body music. It means that you're going to accompany the song with clapping, tapping, stomping, and others as your improvised Israeli version of Zum Gali Gali. So let's do it all together by applying the body music. So let's have it with clapping your hands while singing. Okay, let me do it first in two ways. First, I'm going to apply the first part of the song by clapping my hands. Like this. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Then, the second part. Zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom. See, there is now have the variation of the clapping. So let's sing together. I'll be providing you a lyrics on the screen. Are you ready? Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali. Zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom. Hitzalut lemon abuda, abuda lemon hitzalut. Hitzalut lemon abuda, abuda lemon hitzalut. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom, gali, gali, zoom, gali, 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 zoom. Wow, that's great! What did you use in body music? Is it clapping, tapping, or stomping? Whatever it is, I know you did a good job. Now let's proceed to your performance task, and that is your musical performance. So what to do? For number 1, create at least 2 improvised Israeli instruments. Choose among the given examples or you can search for more options. Third, make sure that your improvised instrument sounds like your chosen Israeli instrument. Record the sound of your improvised instruments and submit to your teacher. So good luck and have fun while exploring ways on producing sounds that will serve as our music accompaniment. Remember that musical instruments of Israel are mostly performed during their religious activities. Aerophones, membranophones, percussion, and Kordophone instruments are its types. There are many ways to imitate an Israeli musical instrument since it produces common sound. On the site on how it is made of, resources or materials can also be found at home. So I hope you enjoy our lesson today. This has been your teacher Angie, and we'll see you for our next meeting. Keep safe, good luck to your performance, God bless.